A vote to expel scandal-ridden Congressman George Santos could come as early as today.
The embattled Republican is expected to hold a press conference this morning, but he has reportedly said he won't resign. Lissette Nunez joins us in studio with more details. Good morning, Lissette.
Good morning, Dan and Tashani. Well, it is rare for a representative to be kicked out of Congress. In history, only 5 members of the House of Representatives have been ousted. The last time it happened was actually 21 years ago. So the big question that remains is, does Congress have the 2/3 majority in order to expel Representative Santos? The last 2 votes, they didn't, but maybe third time's a charm.
What do we want? Expel! When do we want it? Now!
It's about time they get rid of him.
He's a liar.
From disappointed constituents outside his Queens office to chants in D.C. to expel him alongside an inflatable George Santos. Representative Santos is once again on the chopping block, as tomorrow he faces a 3rd attempt to be expelled from Congress.
He has no place in the House of Representatives. He's here based on fraud.
They want to send me home. If they think this was a fair process, if they think this is how it should be done, and if they're confident that this is a constitutional way of doing it, God bless their hearts.
What's different this time are the findings of a scathing House Ethics Committee report. The report revealing Santos's, quote, complex web of unlawful activity and accuses Santos of using campaign funds to pay for Botox, designer goods, and lavish trips. Michael DeWitziak, a political analyst, believes this latest information could change the minds of any holdouts.
The more time that goes on, the more that the due process argument doesn't hold.
But House Speaker Mike Johnson has expressed reservations about expelling Santos and the precedent it could set. If Santos is expelled, he would become the first House member ousted without being convicted in a court of law.
We're going to allow people to vote their conscience. I think it's the only appropriate thing we can do.
Republicans already hold a slim majority in the House, so the possibility of losing Santos could shrink it even more.
This is not a good future for George Santos personally. The Democrats will be salivating over flipping one of those seats, and the Republicans will be working just as hard to save it.
Santos has already stated he will not seek re-election, and if he is expelled, then Governor Kathy Hochul would have to set a date for a special election. A few candidates on both sides of the aisle have already expressed interest, including Representative Tom Suozzi, who wants his old seat back. Dan and Tashani.
We'll see. All right. Thank you very much, Lissette.